Just waiting for it to buffer here. Good morning. We're coming at you from the 2025 Florida RV Super Show. Weather today is iffy.
It's good. It's
Actually,
weather too. We got some weather today.
It's warm. It's humid. It might get a little rain, but howdy. If we're meeting for the first time, my name is Scott Watson from my YouTube channel, Go Small, Live Large, all about van life. We're talking vans with...
Hey, it's Canada Mike from Canada. With Road Trek in Westfalia. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you for being here.
Good to be with you.
Yes, this has just been an incredible week.
It's been a good week.
It's been a great week. We've changed some lives. I'm certain of it.
I think some dreams came true, and I think it's a good year. I mean, a good year for a buyer. It's a buyer's market. Yeah. Everybody knows what the economy was done. The RV industry has been a little soft. And
right.
Everything's been a little soft, so
yeah, people
took advantage of it, and
here we are.
And here we are. So, yeah, we'll say this first. It's been good working with him this week. This guy's got good energy, helps a lot of people. He's always got a smile, and he's genuine. I appreciate your service to other people, to help people understand about vans. I know you do a lot of, looking at different things to educate people. It's all about education. So
yeah, it really is.
Thanks for working with us.
Of course, it's been a great week.
I like the guy.
Yeah, and thank you for everybody that stopped by to say hello. I didn't know I was this famous.
Well, let's take it easy. You got a few people.
You got a few people.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, it's been.
You're making an impact. You got a good personality, and you're truthful.
Yeah, it's just been a great blessing. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Canada Mike give us a kind of a rundown of some of the best features of the Westfalia Wave. Comes in two flavors: pop top and hard top.
Yeah, we call it a Skylight. So they're both called actually a Westfalia Wave, and one is an option with a pop top, and the Skylight.
Okay. Now, I've actually stayed in one of these rigs just a few weeks ago with Sunshine State RVs. We love Sunshine State.
Yeah.
Number one dealer in the...
So number 3 in the country, number 1 in the state of Florida.
For B-Vans.
Sunshine State RV,
probably the number 1 Road Trek Westfalia dealer in the country too, right?
He is, yeah.
So
they just do a great job. They just do a great job with people and their service. They do this no fees, which I like, because I hate, I call them BS fees, or charges, and he doesn't do that. And I've heard of him going to other states to pick up units and bring them to the dealership to help them fix in a situation, like not every service, but in real, dire needs.
They're the real deal.
Yeah, they really are. Great service, great staff.
Yeah, 100%. Let's spin the camera around, Canada Mike, and then I'm going
Before we do that, let's tell about, so we introduced Westfalia.
Oh, yeah.
Last year at the Tampa show, 2024, we just brought 2 vans, a non-pop top and the pop top, just to introduce it, and just to say, hey, Westfalia is back, and now we've started to build. And I won't say it's been a slow roll, but we try to be very methodical in doing it correctly. So we had to make a lot of small adjustments and changing. That's a great thing about being a privately owned family business. It's not like, let's rush it to get into the market. So we kind of took our time. So this year we're actually selling them, and they are selling them. You're going to see a lot of sold signs, people coming out.
They're really cool. They're very, I would say, European-inspired interiors.
100%. There's a couple things that overseas, we call it overseas. It's Rapido is our owners, the mothership. It's a father-son business. Actually, it started with the grandfather, gave it to the son, and now it went to the son. And the son that's running it now, Nicholas, just had a son. So there's a 4th generation coming. So I think they're going to stick around for a while.
That's 100%.
But some of the things they did, like their bench seat, that comes from Europe. Yeah. That's their patent. They designed that. It's phenomenal. And,
it's cool. Well, let's see some of these highlights. I'm going to spin the camera around. This is, but before we do so, this is Sunday, the last day of the Super Show. It's January 19th, I think, right?
January 19th.
I'm in the Road Trek booth or the Westfalia booth all day long. I'm dispensing free van life consulting, counseling. If you don't have a van yet, you're kind of trying to figure things out. I've been in my van for 7 years now.
Yeah.
I'm on my 7th year, so I might know a few things.
He's a true van guy.
A true van guy, man.
And if you ever get a chance, you've probably seen his van.
Yeah,
you got the cool van. Like, it's cool.
I know. And I just got a fish tank yesterday. Somebody gave me a fish tank.
The other thing is, we set a good goal, obtainable goal to help people get into vans. And one of the goals was, Scott just came out and says, I'll tell you what, if we can help this many people at Tampa this year, he's going to shave his head. So we are that close. So if you kind of want to see Scott with a shaved
this morning,
head,
when I got ready, I'm like,
your family.
I might be saying goodbye to my thinning, precious hair.
I think you got a good head to get shaved. So let's, and you know what I
Not
said?
as handsome
If
as
we don't
you,
get
though.
that goal, which is, you know, I think we could.
We're gonna move the
I
goalposts.
asked-
Is that the deal?
We want to see how many people say, let's renegotiate. If we don't hit it, let's shave it anyway.
Oh my God.
I get to do it. So all you that are watching, please, shaved head, not shaved head. Let them know, and
There
then
we go.
we'll put a little pressure
So,
on.
I know.
All right.
All right. Let's
Let's
show
do
the
it.
folks these highlights. So spin the camera. Really handsome booth.
To start over there, just so you know, that's a white. So the white, the trim is all the same. That's got a black package we'll show after. Then of course we got the cherry.
Right.
So just showing exterior colors.
So the interiors are all the same.
Interiors are all the
exteriors
same. And there's really only two options, and I'll show those to you after. But one option out of the two is the pop top. And the other option is a piece that goes into the bed. You can have it or not have it. And sorry, three options. The black package, which is on the orange, you'll see the grill in that, or else the standard, which is the chrome grill and the chrome wheels. Or
Nice.
brush, what would you call that?
Brushed aluminum.
Brushed aluminum wheels, yeah. So that's standard, and then you get the black package. And of course, power steps. So that's the cherry. And then of course, we got the Spitfire orange.
I think this is my favorite color. It is not
it's a
to
great
be
color.
ignored.
I think, yeah, I mean, it's pops.
You don't need to wrap your van if it's Spitfire
No.
orange, right? This is only available in the U.S. Is that right? This color? I think so.
That's all I have is for U.S. chassis. Yeah, it's Canada, you'll have to.
And that's kind of a good thing.
It.
What you guys should do is put a decal here that says "Made in Canada, not in Elkhart."
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, and family built
Family
instead
building.
of corporate built. And then we got this Serenity Gray. They call it. What do they call it? Yes, it's great. It's great.
It's a lovely gray.
It's a lovely gray. That's actually a really popular color. And then the fifth one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we have granite. You'll have to check out a road trick, but if you looked across the street at another competitor, you'll see the granite, but we'll do that. Just go online.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about some of these features because they're pretty cool.
So first off, why don't you take a good look at the black package grille?
Yeah. So
And then the rims, so that everybody knows what a black package is. Okay.
Super handsome.
So the option is just the rims and just the grille. All this trim is the same on any van, okay? And then, yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go down. I was just saying.
I was gonna say This
Power
is,
step. So on the ProMaster chassis, which this is a 3500 chassis, we're the only company right now I've seen for the last couple of years, but I've seen that we're using the power steps. I think that's a very important thing to kind of pay attention to, because if you go into other vans, Scott, probably your Winnebago, you have a smaller step, and actually in slippery or winter conditions, hopefully they're getting away from the winter, but they're up high.
They're up high.
So if you are a little shorter in stature, you have to kind of lift your foot up a little higher to get in.
Yeah.
So this is really nice. It's also great for, pets. We have a lot of owners that are pet owners, and it's easy to get in. So the step is a big deal.
Yeah, it's a much easier rise to get in the van. And
Yeah.
I wasn't a big fan until I started using them when I borrowed the Wave at Westfalia and the Road Track Zion. But I'm a big fan because the placement is so bad on the other, generally on these.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, they get concerned, is it going to break, faulty, stay out? The only thing that we ever have is if you're driving a really salty, you're getting out of the winter like Alberta, where I'm from, you have to make sure you clean them well. And that's the only flaw I've ever seen. So it's a great company. Thule is a great company. 2-year warranty. So
on the whole rig, right? That's
on the whole rig,
that's kind of a Road Track Westfalia. All right, what the hell is this thing? Looks like a gurney.
Okay, so that's what we're talking about. That comes from Europe. You won't see that in North America. There's other type of bench seating, but that bench seat is phenomenal. It's very heavy duty. It took us, actually, why it took so long to get them retailing. We have to. Hang on. We have to.
At show opening time at 9 o'clock, they all.
So give us a moment here.
They play the.
Even the Canadians
flag?
respect. Oh, there's one over there. Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully you can hear that. Star Spangled Banner.
It's a big day tomorrow for your country, for your country, eh?
Yeah. If I was still there, I would say. Now sing us "Oh Canada."
No.
Oh Canada.
But I did get somebody say, yes, are you going to change from Canada Mike to 51st State Mike? I know. It's like, huh? Okay.
Yeah. Trump's
Back to
buying up
the
everything.
seat.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so patented. This is patented from Europe. And one, I'll just show you. So I'm 6'1", 210 pounds.
A lean, mean fight
And
machine.
this is quite comfortable for me. And look at the room, eh?
Yeah, it's crazy.
And it's you know, we don't put a weight rating. We don't tell you to jump on the bed, but you can fit 2 adults on here. It'll take the weight.
A couple of kids.
It's serious.
Yeah.
But I will show you.
So watch this, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't seen this, it blows your mind.
So one, there's a safety. There's a bracket in here to the safety.
Okay.
So when it's up, you want to safety it, and then. Oh, I didn't put it in correctly. Sorry, Scott. Can't cheat.
Right.
Half measures avail us nothing.
That's it.
And that's the seat. And then, of course, there's headrests that go on top. You take the headrests out when you're making the bed so it can go over top of this seat. Both seats do turn. And we'll show the other one with the,
made
table.
up. This is just great space. I mean, what a genius idea. And
it's comfortable, Scott.
Right.
Like if you see the size of me, a lot of bench seating,
yeah,
you'll find it's very up and down, straight. So it's not that comfortable. This actually is comfortable.
So in this rig, you can travel for and probably sleep for, depending on the size of the people. Right?
Well, you got 2 here.
Yeah. And
2
back there.
And then, of course,
you got the pop top, so you can
2
definitely.
up here. So you can seat 4, sleep 6.
That's pretty cool.
And if you're traveling and somebody, a good friend says, hey, you got any room to accommodate me? You know, when the pop top's down, they don't know it's there. So if you don't want them to, so you say, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Or if you do, you pull it up.
This is a great feature. It's really just it's a nice, really awesome feature.
And the pop top will end up going up there eventually, because that's one of the biggest things I want to share today is the pop top. If folks are looking at pop tops, which are absolutely phenomenal,
I love them now.
Make sure you go look at the competitors or any van. You go look at the pop top, get up there. Don't just say, oh, it's got a pop top. The kids will love it and not go up there and look. Because our pop top, if you notice, we got such a high, I call it a Pac-Man. So it's got a high opening, where a lot of them are about 30% less of an opening. So it's kind of claustrophobic up there. And then if you look, we're using real solid mattresses. We're actually using real plywood, treated plywood underneath there. We're not using lattice boards or less quality stuff. And a lot of things the competition does, unfortunately, is they'll use lesser quality materials in the places you can't see. And we try not to do that. We use solid plywood decking, flooring. Like there's a lot of little things that we do.
Yeah, it's cool. I spent the night up here, and I was blown away how comfortable that mattress was.
It's really good, yeah.
Yeah, all these years I've been anti-pop top. All it took was one night in a Road Trek Zion, and now I'm a convert, and my next van's going to have a pop top.
Well, if you're like, I live in Alberta, Canada, and it's beautiful, Rocky Mountains, wilderness.
Oh, yeah.
This is where I'd rather sleep. You wake up in the morning, you're, birds or whatever, the fresh air. Like it's like you're tenting in comfort.
100%.
And I don't like tenting because it's a pain.
You got the bugs and everything.
Bugs and
safe.
The wind.
The moose, the bears can't get you. It's pretty cool.
Oh, you haven't seen the bears.
I don't want to see
the moose can't get you.
The moose can't get you. Let me show a few things I really like in this rig. We got some. So Bubba wants to know, how is the weather today? It's actually warm, humid, lovely, with a little bit of chance of rain, but we're gonna push through, right?
This is the warmest day out of the whole week.
Yeah, it was pretty cold Monday.
It's humid. Yeah. The whole week's been
it's
cold.
Nice. This is kind of like Florida weather. Okay, there's a couple things in here I really like. One is the mood lighting. You guys have done a superb job of all the mood lighting. I call it mood lighting. It's down below. It's kind of everywhere. It's dimmable.
I think good lighting is very important in vans because they're small. I get a little claustrophobic in some vans, and to have
dark and
the dark. So to have good lighting, it kind of just makes it feel better.
And this I just love. It's a ginormous bathroom
and a window.
And it's got a window. That's what I was going to point out. That's very unusual.
Shade in the window.
I think I've only seen a window in the Wingham. A little bit of cubbies, and again, they're
pretty cool rig, that one you just mentioned.
Yeah, Wingham's really great, right? You got little backlight things. This is my Halloween finger, ladies and gentlemen. You might want to ask about that.
Acrylic windows that you see on the outside. So speaking about windows, these are acrylic. Well, you can actually open them up. That's actually, we got pretty lucky with the senior.
It's,
Right?
I know, we got the lake view.
I seen a gator in there last year.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I think they removed it, but there was a gator. I went looking because I don't have gators, so I want to see the gators.
That's cool. The fridge is here. This is the galley, propane sink. I like the integrated situation here. It's pretty cool.
We're coming out with an induction option.
All right.
So you can have an induction. So your sink would be back here and induction will be up front.
Nice. It has a little extension here, right? This is kind of a hidden secret.
Little extension, yeah.
So if you're using all that, then this is your situation here.
Of course, plugs and power awning.
Yeah.
The lighting is one touch lighting. You can dim it. My switch.
And this is the
switch,
thing
yeah.
that really sold me. You guys implement the Firefly system really well.
Firefly system. We got 600 amp hours of lithium. We have a underhood generator, which if people are watching, what is an underhood generator? It's actually a second alternator that's putting out 280 amps. So it's on the passenger side, basically just where the front tire is, up underneath. It's attached with a serpentine belt.
Right.
The interesting thing about these generators, they're only 70 pounds, no emissions, no servicing. It's connected to the chassis motor with a serpentine belt, but it's the amount of power it's putting out energy. It's 280 amps directly to the lithium. So it's not converting from AC to DC, which takes generators. That's what they do. So that takes so much more time. So a generator is 5 times less efficient in owning than our little 70-pound alternator.
And they work so well. I mean, just a little bit of drive time and you're up and running.
And it doesn't have to idle. I mean, you use it at idle, it'll charge. So a lot of competitors, you have to rev it up to 1500.
Right.
This you don't. You just keep it at idle and it'll charge.
That's cool. Again, backlighting here. We're going to jump outside. We got some questions. The other thing that's kind of hidden in plain sight is a great feature is this full-length mirror. You know how often I don't get to see myself, my beautiful self?
Take a look in there. Take a look. You look pretty good today. Hopefully you're saying goodbye to your hair for the last time. Any comments on the hair, everybody? Yeah.
So it's cool, right? We're going to talk about the bed in a second, but yeah, I mean, when's the last time you've seen yourself head to foot? And I'm wearing my cowboy boots just for you today, too. My shit kickers, right?
Those are we allowed to say that?
Sure.
Oh, I didn't know that. It's underrated. Oh, they're nice.
We're real here on Go Small, Live Large. We're not.
They're nice. You're looking pretty good today, buddy.
Thanks, man. I love this shirt.
So I will. The other thing we'll do. Why don't you take that thing out? So just move that cushion. It's Velcroed upwards and out.
Upwards and out like that.
Out like that, and then you would store that in the back. But the purpose of that is so you can actually step up and get into those back counters if you want to. And one of our clients, new family members, I'll call them, that purchased, was such a good experience with these folks yesterday. The wife just absolutely, begged the husband, and it was cute.
Happy wife.
And you know what we did?
Happy life.
We flipped a coin. He wanted a white and she wanted orange. And I had a poker chip. Somebody gave me, a veteran here, gave me this cool poker chip. And I said, let's just flip. And she says, whatever it is, it is. And it flipped. I said, you and the same son? Or sir, you the same, sir? You'll take whatever. He says, yeah. And it got her color. So
Spitfire orange.
And he did it, yeah.
It's so cool. We'll show this from the outside, but again, there's just all these little bits of storage. You guys have really done a nice job. And again, it's easy to get into bed, right? This is
easy to get. And she was a little shorter. I think she's about 4 foot something.
Right.
So that's easy.
That step makes a big difference.
He's going to make her a step anyway, so she can actually get to the microwave.
Right. So I'm about 5'10" with boots on, and
I'm going to move this because I want people to see.
This is so comfy.
I want people to actually have a visual of how roomy that actually is.
Yeah, I mean, 2 adults sleep no problem. What space between you, so you don't have to have the sweating Velcro.
And then you got there's a switch back there for lighting too, so you can adjust your lighting inside, on and off. So if you're in bed, there you go.
How am I doing? And this thing I discovered by accident, Mike, and that is this thing here. It's dimmable, right?
Correct.
This is cool. It's totally embedded. It's hard to see in the day a little bit, but it dims to almost nothing on. See that? And it's just enough mood lighting. So if somebody wants to sleep, they're independently controlled, right? Whoa. And
you can connect it to your phone too with a mobile app.
Yeah.
I'll just kind of show everybody here. So in here, you can actually you push the cog, you go to the mobile app, then you can connect this to your phone,
Yeah.
Bluetooth, and you can operate the lights. You can check your tank or your grays or what have you, your tanks. You can turn off or turn on the AC.
It was cool. I turned all the lights on and off from the pop top
Yeah.
on my iPad.
Yeah, see, there you go. Isn't that cool?
It was super cool.
You don't have to kick anybody out to go do the lights or...
I'm so jealous. I mean, this Firefly system, the Torado doesn't have it. Yeah, I'm just really smitten. Let's show the folks, what else are we showing here?
I want to show that little, you wouldn't know it even there. You probably didn't know.
Hey,
Right by your feet there?
Let's trade. You want to trade?
Sure.
Yeah. This is the Canada
So
mic
there's
show.
a little, it's all about little storage compartments. So you can see here, little storage under there, storage under, little storage under there, some plumbing under there, but you can put your water hose there.
Can we actually show that? Because I think one
Sure.
of the tests that's right, litmus test I use for vans is the quality of the plumbing work and the electrical work.
That's actually, I'm glad you did that.
That is
so we actually
sexy.
track that, the water lines in the floor. But if you see one, look at the wood.
Yeah, that's legit.
And then on the floor, it's double wood. Like there's 2 sheets of true real plywood that makes this floor. So that's winterizing or what have you, but it's well insulated. We CNC cut everything. Scott, if you ever come to the plant and actually see what we do without all this, you'd be blown away. It takes a month to build a van, but what they do, they put this wood, like a lattice carved to make the walls straight for the windows, so the windows aren't curved out. Like there's the wiring harnesses. And that's what I try to tell people. If you're going to get a van, great, get vanning. But make sure when you're looking at vans, look at all the little things. Open up cabinets, you check the plumbing, feel the seats, touch and feel, because they all look nice. Yeah. Ooh, they're nice. But what are they made of? And that's where I want you to really do your homework and touch and feel.
And again, just the quality here is just, it's so cool. And the color scheme, rounded corners. We got some questions coming in. Let's show you outside. I think one of the best features is the garage storage Canada mic.
Yeah, let's go have a look at that.
Let's go have a look at that.
What we'll do is actually, let's do this. Let's go to the left first.
Oh, okay.
Which is great, because I want to show the table.
Yeah. This is great. This is one of my non-negotiables, is this kind of a table setup.
This is how the table's set up.
I've had this for years.
And it's comfortable. And then for the...
Yeah, see?
For the extra person there, we have more, and it's great for an office if you're working on the road like you do.
Yeah.
Playing cards or what have you.
And you can collapse is super easy. And we saw the bed, so it's right here. But what's this rail thing back here?
So this is a track to move it. So you push them down, and then I can adjust where I want it, and then I lock it. And then to put it away, what you do is actually, we just do this. We separate these two. One here, and then this. My buddy Len calls it the pizza oven.
And you don't need a gym membership to disassemble the table. It's sturdy, but it's so lightweight.
100%.
Yeah, really nice. And then this can do the bed transformer thing like we showed.
There's the hood,
earlier.
the cushions I thought you got to take the headrests off to do the bed.
Yeah.
But it just you know, you can hear.
Yeah, it's legit.
It's legit.
It's like, holy cow.
Yeah, it's legit.
And again, this is the Skylight version. So this is the ginormous Skylight, which I'm so jealous of.
It's a little bit rainy, but I don't think it's going to rain in here. But let's take a look. Look at that, Scott.
Yeah, that's, oh my God, you can feel the air pump out. And then it's got the
LED lighting on there.
Oh yeah, in case you need some more light.
Then you got the shade.
Those things are bright, man.
You want the bugs? I know, yeah.
You can get a suntan. Bad ways. It's cool though. I mean, look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
I might need to. Everybody goes, I thought you were going to Florida. You look like you went to Alaska.
I know. It's cool.
Anyway.
I love this feature. It's just one of the best things that.
So that's the non-pop top Skylight. Yeah.
And even the pop top though has a little bit of a smaller, but it still has a nice vent.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. And this one has a Ventatruma.
Correct.
So
Ventatruma.
the non-pop top uses a different version because of
we use it. Yeah. So that's a good. I'm glad you brought that up. So this has got the Truma in the non-pop top. Then we use General Electric GE. It's a good air conditioner, but it's the size. So behind the actual pop top, the real estate is less. So I have to use a different air conditioner.
Because these things are kind of long, wide, and low, slim, inside and out, but they're fantastic.
Fantastic. I love Truma.
Yeah.
It's so efficient.
Mark Anderson.
It's so easy.
The whole team is.
But everything else, the Truma Combi is what we're using
So that's
for all the
propane on
coaches.
board.
That's correct.
And they've just rolled out gas chassis fuel powering without propane. So
Correct.
Probably.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Stay
Yeah.
tuned.
And then our propane, just so people know, where is the propane?
Yeah, right down here.
You know, we actually do this not just to cover it. And that's an important thing. We're going to look on the opposite side, Scott, because when consumers are looking at vans, make sure you check out the driver's side, what the fit and finish is. There's a barbecue connection
Right.
Right there, the yellow in the back.
So folks, do not freak out, please. This is not the ground clearance of the propane.
No.
It's because the wheel's in a hole and the fancy grass, so don't freak out, please.
Yes, yeah, you can see the other one's up higher, but you can see it's hilly.
So
You know what, actually, people will say, well, that's a nice finishing.
Yeah.
We do it all around. It looks good, but it actually lowers the volume of air when you're traveling. So it actually gives you a little better stability on roads.
Dave 49 says, propane highly explosive. Yes, and so is gasoline.
That is correct.
Okay, let's look on this side. Thank you, Dave 49.
Okay. Let's do the garage on this one, but look at the fit and finish.
Oh yeah. Oh, one of the best features.
Well, that's how you'll dump your gray water. And of course, we have the cassette toilet. So we have I call it the suitcase.
Yeah, 100%.
But you can take it actually to a public washroom and dump your tank.
Yeah.
I actually like them. It took me a while to be sold on them.
Yeah.
I thought it was a little goofy.
Right.
That's where we're. But now my buddy explained it to me. He says, well, it's really sanitary because black tanks do hold residue on the walls. And if it's hot weather, sometimes if it's not cleaned out right, your black tank, you do get, it bakes in there and you do get odors that stay.
Yeah.
Where this is easy to sanitize and get rid of everything.
It's got a little water in there already.
And the toilet does
Pivot when you're sitting on
Yeah,
it.
we got to show that.
Yeah.
And then that's for gray.
This is so nice, right? Don't need
Well, the thing we don't modify the exhaust that you might see. Please look at the other side of other vans because you'll see the exhaust is here.
Right.
They modify it.
Right.
But I drove one like that. I was demoing one, and that CO2 was going, carbon monoxide was going into the window from
Kind
there.
of comes up into here. Yeah.
And that's for the Truma, your furnace.
So
the garage, yeah, go ahead, Scott.
no, it's fine. This thing's amazing.
Hitch, of course, tows 3,500 pounds. Again, it's a 3,500 chassis. It has the 360 camera on 24 chassis, has the blind spot, has the digital mirrors. You got to be careful because there was chip shortages, so make sure if you want digital mirror, make sure you're viewing it. But it's got the adaptive cruise control, lane assist, all the safety features. And what a difference. Front wheel drive.
Front wheel drive.
You have
I
front
love
wheel
my
drive.
ProMaster. Yeah. It's 140,000 miles. Can you believe it?
So the garage.
So garage storage is so valuable in a van. This is really
Flip this up,
spectacular.
lift, put it away.
So if you got bikes, you don't want to disassemble.
Garden hose, jacks inside. These come with inflatable tire kits. Your hot or your water connection for spraying off, what have you. Easy winterizing. 39 gallons of fresh water,
Wow.
the largest in the industry.
Wow.
27 gallons of gray, the largest in the industry.
That's insane. So you can do some serious showering.
4.5 gallons that tank
toilet.
holds in the back.
So I think this is just an unsung feature that, so if you got tall things, you want to put in here.
I had one lady
bikes.
that asked for another section like this so she keep her dog in there at night.
Right? So if you got skis, maybe a kayak. You want to
Kayak,
put in
some
here.
people yesterday,
Yeah.
that's where they want to kayaks.
Yeah.
But you see the size, how much room I have.
Yeah, 100%.
You want to do that again? Watch that. See how much room I have?
You're dancing dancing with stars or something. It's really cool. And this is water inlet and it's gravity feed. Is that right?
That's your holding tank. If you want to hook up to city water at campground, you plug it in the back.
Oh, I got you.
You're right here on the right.
On the
Right there.
So you can have pressure. Will that fill the tank or no?
That won't fill the tank. That's
It's
just from your
running-
campground using their water.
Got it. Okay, so if you want to run off tank, you fill this, which I kind of like because you can use bottled water. So you can go to the store. So if you're running out of water and need 10 gallons for a few days, then you can.
It's a lot of water.
It's a lot of water. So what?
I say 390 pounds of water. We should do that on a video. How many of those big things to fill fresh water?
It's just really handsome.
And then a screen room. I like our screens. Let's just check them out, Scott. So, actually, when I was traveling once, they put all my dirty laundry in there.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Just kinda
but
roll it
two of those
Whoa, they're big.
lawn chairs, you squish them up, will fit in there.
Yeah.
And then the neat thing, once it's down, but I'm going to open this. So if you can imagine yourself right here in a setting like this with the lake,
Yeah.
and you're inside. It's a double screen. I only learned this last year. I didn't know it because I had a unit here and I was sitting back there and I had the screen up and the sun was here and I couldn't feel the sun because it's a double UV screen. So the sun heat wasn't coming through, but the air was coming through.
Yeah. Oh, I can feel it. There's like 2 layers. It's like 2-ply toilet paper
Yeah.
for the bugs and the sun.
Somebody told me yesterday, they said, life's like a roll of toilet paper. When you get closer to the end, it goes fast.
And then you're out.
Then you got to get a new roll. Get a man and you have a full roll of toilet paper. You go
it's
live.
So great. Go small.
So
live
20
large.
foot, 9 inches. This is important. So there's a lot of vans out there, but the ProMaster, which is the Dodge in the Westfalia, is 20 feet, 9 inches. The average parking spot in North America is around 21 feet. So what I like to say is you're actually buying a van that gives you the ability to RV. If you go with larger, a Mercedes that's 22.9 or 24, or even the Ford all-wheel drive, 22.9, you're now, I consider RV because you can't fit in a parking spot. So with this, you can park it anywhere with the technology. You're off the grid. I call it a ball and chain. You don't have the ball and chain. What's the ball and chain? Your need for power. This, you don't need power. You don't need to make reservations. You can park it anywhere. I'm totally self-contained. That means I don't need to make plans, and that's freedom.
Freedom.
Yeah, you're sitting at home with your significant other. What are we doing today? Nothing. Let's go. Where are we going? I don't know. Let's just go.
Let's just go.
Because the fridge is compressor. You know the fridge is. How long does it take to get your fridge cold?
Well, mine's pretty good. Mine's been going.
Is it compressor?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So some fridges aren't. They're gas electric.
Yeah,
They can take about
propane,
8,
yeah.
10, 12, 14 hours.
Yeah. It takes those are.
So these take about 45 minutes. So your fridge is ready.
Yeah, it's ready to go. It's
You're ready to go.
Um,
And it fits in the driveway.
Let's talk about available. Let me spin this around. Talk about availability a little bit. So these are readily available. Sunshine has some. Right? So what's
Sunshine
availability
had some. They sold out everything. But we have some being produced right now. There's a little, usually if it's specific color, so it's about 8 weeks for us to build.
Okay.
The great thing is we're a small company, so it takes us a month to build a van, not 2 or 3 days. So, if you're ordering something, it's about
matters,
2
by the
months.
way.
It does matter.
Yeah.
But be patient and we build it right the way you want it. And this is a lot of money, so buy it, build it the way you want it.
So
You want certain colors for your personality, that's why
100%.
that's why we offer that.
Let's look for some questions, and if you can help me out with the question format 3 asterisks 3 question marks. We're gonna stay back here. It's a little windy today, so I just don't want any on the mic.
Sure.
So let's see, Peggy's. Howdy, Peggy. Good morning. We got a big group in here. This is great.
Oh, yeah?
Peggy wants to know, how is the pop top insulated? Does moisture collect on the inside? That's a good question.
It is a canvas. It's not going to penetrate moisture in and out. Like, remember the old tents where you touch it and then you got a leak
Yeah.
coming in? It's not like that. But as far as insulation, if it's cold, you're putting the pop top down.
Yeah.
I mean, heat raises, so you do have warmth going up, but that's not an insulated pop top.
Yeah.
But the coach itself, I will say, it's CNC insulated. Like, it's well insulated. You can go on our website and see we have pictures of how we actually insulate every inch of this RV, the wall, ceiling, and floor.
Great idea. Stay away from Elkhart builds. Yeah.
Stay away from what?
Elkhart builds. Ranger horse is scandalous. No hand on the heart. My hand was on the heart.
If people want to know this is built in Cambridge, Ontario, about an hour from the Toronto airport.
See?
Yep. 51 years.
51 years.
Because they're part of Road Trek. Road Trek, you know, we were built on a Road Trek orbit, but 51 years this year.
Yeah, see.
Oh yeah, 50th anniversary.
And I was there for the rally. It was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
So, Ranger Horse says they wish they had a bigger fridge, but the Road Trek line does. So if you
5.3 cubic foot double door fridge up top with a pop top.
Yeah.
But if you look at the fridge, we took the compressor. We'll actually show that. We actually took the compressor out of the back of the fridge, and we actually installed it in the back. I'll show that of the cabinet. Easy to work on, but it gave you a little more depth in the fridge. So let's look at the fridge because it's actually deep.
All right, let's look at that.
And then we can answer a couple more questions.
Keep your questions coming in. Learn things I did not know, which is always great.
So first off, come on in, Scott. I want to show you. So the compressor is normally right in the back of the fridge, which takes up a little bit of volume. The compressor is here.
Carefully hidden in the.
It's right here. Oh, sorry, my apologies. We put it down.
Oh yeah,
down there.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
So it's easy to service, and it takes away that big part from in the fridge. By the way, this does not have to be level.
Yeah,
and it's right by the door if you're going to get some.
It's a popular
get a drink or yeah.
I like the big fridge too. So
I do too.
Yeah.
If you have more real estate.
Right. So let's have a seat here. I'll spin this around. Let us know if you're having fun. Sunday morning, you're skipping church to hang out with Scott and Canada Mike. That's interesting. I like it.
I heard there's another session about noon.
I know, right? Let's see. How's the weather? We covered that. Second alternator. Yes, we covered that. It does have a second alternator. Any thought of putting in premise front cab integrated folding blinds? They have them in Europe in the Ducato. So
these have a blackout shade in the front. Yeah.
And those come with?
They come with them. So you cover actually the front windshield and it'll cover the side windows.
I need this van, says Sauce Boss. I agree.
We got an orange one left. Call Sunshine State.
Yeah, Sunshine State for the team. Sorry, looking for the.
No, it's all good.
So EEA says, like the residential plumbing PEX, yeah, it's. How much longer do we have to wait for a Ford chassis?
Some questions I ain't answering.
That'd be one of them.
And that's, so stay tuned. I'll just share this. This seat is the first thing ever brought into North America. So our company in Europe, if you go onto their website, Rapido, look it up what they're doing. I mean, they've been doing this a long time, and they got some incredible things. We have now a CEO. He's been with us 2 years, Massey.
Massey, met him.
And Massey is a Dusseldorf nerd. And Dusseldorf, if you don't know, is one of the biggest caravan RV van shows. And he came back this year and is just blown away about the things they're doing in Europe, which he says they are 15 years ahead of us as far as what North America does. So now his goal, being Italian also, he's bringing back things from there that we actually are working on right now that I can't disclose nothing, not even to you. Not even if you shave your head, I wouldn't tell.
Oh my God. But don't
I might tell you something if you shave your head.
Ooh. Oh, that's much better.
Yeah.
That's cool. But don't
stay
wait.
tuned.
So stay tuned, but don't wait. I mean,
oh no. Put it this way: it's once we told everybody Westfalia was coming out, it took a good year just to be able to buy a Westfalia.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we're not going to actually do that anymore. We're just going to say it's done, it's ready, surprise.
So Dave 49 says, is Road Trek owned by Rapido Group? Yes.
Correct. Yes. 6 years now.
Who makes the table? You guys make a lot of your own components, right?
Most of our stuff we actually make, yeah. But the poles we'll order in.
Yeah.
Suppliers, granite countertops or induction cooktops, or else this cooktop.
Yeah.
We have to order in those parts.
Yeah.
We have a company that does all our Canadian. all our seating in leather, and they wrap them. It's actually really good.
So
It's real leather.
It's really
It's
handsome.
not pleather.
What's the
difference?
fancy?
What's the yeah?
Faux.
We're not going there.
Oh, I know, not faux. What was I gonna say?
What were we gonna say though?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Pho?
Pho? Pho? Who wants pho? Oh,
Yeah.
pho sounds good right now. You know
Is that pho leather?
No, pho.
Pho? Oh, I love pho.
Pho. You say it pho.
Oh, do you?
Like PHA.
Oh, I
or
love
you
the
just FA. Pho.
chicken pho saute.
Ooh.
I love that stuff.
I'm actually headed back to go get some Vietnamese food tomorrow. I'm excited. Made by a real Vietnamese mom.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, Kyle's mom. And Ban Sao is my favorite.
It's hard to find.
Yeah, it's really
Good.
It's
I went to a restaurant the other day. If you're ever in Brandon, it's called Jesse's in Tampa. No, we're not far from here, but Brandon. It's like a 45-year-old restaurant. Two brothers. The guy that one of the brothers, he's got to be 75 years old. He retired, but he's in the bar doing stuff, and he served us dinner. It was the best food I've had in so long. It was like going to my aunt's place for dinner. The whole atmosphere, everybody knew. Remember Cheers?
Yeah, just like.
Hey Norm, what do you? We know what you're drinking. That's what this place was like. It was fantastic.
What kind of food was it?
It was steak and shrimp and
like a
prime rib.
Oh.
Then chicken fingers, like that kind of thing is everything. Oh,
you're making me hungry, and it's already.
What time is it?
Let's see, I know. Let's see, a few more questions. Pixel has movable passenger seat for more room.
The Pixel on the Coachman?
Yeah.
That seat is really fantastic.
Yeah.
Stay
That's
tuned.
That's the one
yeah.
So
hey, good ideas are worth duplicating. Hence why we're very top secret about what we're doing next. Because, for instance, this bench seat, I give it a year because it's successful. Everybody loves it. Someone is working on that right now. The seat in the Coachman, I've seen it. I really like it. And we might use that too.
Let's see. We were there Friday. We bought the Spitfire Orange. Loved it. Can't wait for the Truma G, which is for gasoline.
Oh, good for you guys.
So this is
welcome to the family.
Dara's friend.
Welcome to the family.
Yeah, that's great. We're going to do a lot of van.
Hopefully I met you or was able to meet you.
And so they're going to get the Truma G. Okay.
Thank you for participating in the Cut Scott Hair program.
I don't know. I kind of like my hair. Kyle's like, you're crazy.
I think you got a good head.
I don't know. Some days I do.
Telling you, won't go
RV
back.
sales folks are trippy. But you know what?
We're trippy?
Trippy in a good way. What we learned here, there's a lot of hired hands that are at the big stores. And you've tested their knowledge on what they're talking about. And these guys are super knowledgeable.
They wing it.
They wing it. Yeah, we're not winging it here. We've got somebody watching.
Great thing, you know the great thing about RVs?
Yeah.
You don't need it, you want it. It's the best business to be in.
It's a luxury item for sure, but it changed your life.
Man,
it changed my life.
Journeys are everything. I had a couple journeys in my life with no plans, and I was always a planner. Yeah. And I went on a motorbike ride with a bunch of buddies of mine. I said, where are we going to stay? Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. But where are we going to do and where are we going? Don't worry about it. Let's figure it out. It was I let go.
Yeah.
Somehow I let go. It was the most incredible experience I ever had. And it all worked out. So no sense making plans. Just go. I'm not kidding. I get emotional just thinking about it.
I know.
It was such a good experience.
Yeah, it was. I used to plan every day before I did my van. I mean, literally every day I had where to go. That lasted about 2 weeks because it drove me bananas.
It weighs on you.
Yeah, 100%.
I had to pack this morning. Wait on me just thinking I had to pack this morning. How am I going to roll it up? I got to get on the plane.
So we've got Optimacy enjoying the show from Tokyo, Japan.
Shh. Kambawa.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah, is that good morning? Kambawa is...
I have no idea. Konnichiwa is all I know.
I remember I was a server. We used to say from Japan, we used to say, beer desu ka? Wine desu ka? That means you want a beer? Well, I worked in Lake Louise at the Chateau Lake Louise when I was 17. And it was all Japanese that came. It's good people, man.
Yeah.
They did the red eye thing. I told them, don't drink so much because they're not meant to drink too much.
This is
But welcome.
Yeah. When is the Truma G available? It's kind of being prototyped on a big brand. So stay tuned.
What's that one?
The Truma G, so gas powered.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. So we'll kind of call it a wrap here in just a minute. So this is Van Can Do. Sorry, not waiting anymore. So most likely going to a different make. Not sure what that means, but
hey, there's great brands out there.
There is.
And choose if you know, one of the things I'll just share, and I promote others all the time. If you're going to a class B, or I mean a B plus or a C, my favorite is called Leisure Travel Van out of Canada. It's privately owned, triple E, hands down. I think the best B plus C there is, and there's a reason there's a 2-year waiting list to get one. And then I'm a big fan of Pleasure Way. Pleasure Way makes great Fords, Mercedes Benz. Also, privately owned Canadian company, 37 years.
Yeah.
We all been kind of, well, Leisure Tram's not our competition. You know, Pleasure Way is, but I just love the vans. But they're not really, because we build ProMasters. They're doing Mercedes and Fords. But if you're looking at different vans or different sizes, great. Canadian. Now I'll sing the anthem. No, I'm just kidding.
We can start together. Oh, Canada.
We do that a lot.
I don't know. I don't know the words. Speaking of choosing your van, I would recommend choosing your dealer very carefully. You will always find a cheap price, but you kind of get what you pay for. So my recommendation for Road Trek, there's 2 dealers I really enjoy. Sunshine State RVs is a fantastic one. You probably heard me crow about them and all the reasons why. The cushions are going in. That indicates rain. And there's Advanced RV up by Milwaukee that does a fantastic job with Road Trek. And they have Pleasure Way.
Then we got Johnson RV on the West Coast in Oregon, Sandy, Oregon, Fife, Washington. I'll be there next weekend.
That's cool.
And,
Fife, Washington.
Fife, Washington, yeah.
Outside of
Hey,
Seattle.
Washington Redskins. Hope they love that team. If you watched the football game last night, beat Detroit. I was so rooting for Detroit. But now I got to root for Washington. It's NFL.
That's football, right? Is that the soccer
That's
thing?
that's football.
Kick your feet?
NFL, the playoffs are right now. I want to one more say, don't settle. So don't settle on the dealership, and don't settle on price of a van that you're like, it's not really what I want, but the price is right. Now here's why. You will remember every dime you spent if you settle. You will forget every dime you spent if you buy exactly what changes your life and gives you happiness. You will. People ask, what did you pay for it? I don't know. But if you buy something you don't like or you settle, what did you pay for it? $122,000. What was the GST, honey? Or the tax? Yeah, so don't settle.
It's true. Don't settle.
And if it's not the right time, wait. But if it's the right time, this is the time.
This is the time.
And I only say that because of the market. Like, I've never seen the aggression, like how aggressive this is. So.
Yeah, it's great. So we're doing a couple more lives today. This is the last day of the show. I'm dispensing free van life counseling here at the Westfalia booth. So come down, see me, and you can pick my brain. I don't do that very often.
Pick your brain?
Yeah.
Counseling, that's
stuff,
great. Yeah. I'm here too if you need me. I'm here.
Yeah.
How
the
about
team's here, the Sunshine team's here, the whole thing. So thank you very much. We say get your journey on. Peace be with you.
Thank you. And Canada say, keep your stick on the ice.
Keep your stick on
Thanks,
the
Scott.
ice. Thanks, folks, for watching.